In this video, we'll reveal 4 mistakes to avoid when using pre-emergents to prevent weeds. On the surface, they sound like a miracle product. You put it on your lawn and you won't have any weeds. If only it were that easy. You may end up throwing it down and not having a lawn at all if you don't understand what we're about to discuss. Even though it's not quite time to start yet, I'd imagine many of you are already game planning for another lawn season. And the first play you'll run this spring is to apply a pre-emergent to prevent weeds. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? That's what the internet's telling you to do. Hold up. Pump the brakes for just a second before you do something you'll regret. That might be a bad idea for you. Let's pretend like I'm a first-time homeowner, brand new to lawn care, watching this video. Okay, got it. Pre-prevents, post-kills. That makes sense. Well, my new home is going to be completed in August, and they'll be laying new sod down then. Well, that sure would be awesome to put down a pre-emergent and prevent any weeds from popping up in it. So I better go ahead and get that done before they lay the sod. Seems logical, right? Wrong. Never apply a pre-emergent before laying new sod. It will inhibit the root growth, resulting in poor establishment and possibly even death of some of the new grass. All you need to do is make sure you've got a fresh layer of topsoil around 2 inches thick at a minimum, ideally around 4. Then after the sod is laid, just keep it wet, not soggy, until the roots have really dug down into the soil. Then taper off the watering over the following weeks until you're onto a normal watering schedule by about a month. During that time period, hand-pick weeds only. All right, let's stick with that same example for mistake number 2. A new home build that's going to be completed in August. I'm using new construction as an example because I've done it twice. Now that we know we shouldn't apply a pre-emergent before sodding, our next time to apply would be in the fall. Okay, let's pretend I'm watching again. Well, since the fall will be after the sod was laid and it will have some time to establish, then surely I can apply a pre-emergent to my lawn to prevent weeds from popping up during the off-season. I'll admit, this one isn't as black and white as before. What I'm going to tell you is my approach. Others may say something totally different. So whether it's a mistake or not, depends on who you ask. I prefer not to apply pre-emergent on a new lawn for the entire first year. Others may argue that it's safe to do so after about 3 to 6 months, depending on your grass type. So considering all that, I've started practicing a spot in the middle and saying that it's safe to apply a pre-emergent on new grass if it has gone through a complete growing season, not necessarily an entire year. A growing season is important because that's when most of the root growth and development occurs. That slows drastically during the off-season and dormancy. If you can't wait a full year, at least give it 1 full season of active growth. If we're looking back at our example, we'd still have to wait a full 12 months on that one because from August till the time it starts shutting down for the off-season, it wouldn't get that full season. Okay, are you still with me? I hope I haven't confused you. If I have, don't hesitate to leave a question down in the comments. I answer them all. And if this video is helping you at all, give me a simple thumbs up and share the channel with someone else that might help. This next mistake nearly parallels everything we've talked about for 1 and 2. This time we're talking about seeding instead of sodding. Pre-emergents are designed to keep weed seeds from germinating, but guess what? They'll also do that to your grass seeds. So if you plan on seeding or overseeding this spring, skip the pre-emergent and follow everything we've already talked about to decide when to make a first application of it on your new grass. Mistake number 4 is one that's not talked about nearly enough, and I'll tell you why. Because not everyone deals with it. But those that do at a severe level should at least consider not applying a pre-emergent when they're struggling with it. I'm talking about spring dead spot in bermudagrass. It's a fungal disease that predominantly attacks bermudagrass lawns in the fall. And you don't even know you've got it until the spring when circular batches of grass don't green up. The fungus weakens the grass and leaves it susceptible to the harsh elements of winter and dies. It'll fill back in on its own, can be resodded or plugged, but skipping the pre-emergent on those areas will allow for a stronger, quicker recovery. Just a heads up though, there's a good chance that it's probably going to show up in the same or new spots the following year. And oddly enough, I know it doesn't make much sense, it's most common in well-maintained Bermuda lawns. We'll talk about this in more detail this spring, especially if I've got some in my lawn to show you. I want to make sure that as the excitement builds about a new lawn season coming soon, that you don't apply a pre-emergent before sodding. If your new lawn hasn't experienced a complete growing season, if you plan on seeding or overseeding, or if you've historically suffered from spring dead spot. If you make one of these mistakes, you may miss a whole season altogether and be looking on to the next one before you know it. I appreciate you watching. See you soon on Budget Lawns.